I think they start.
It wasn't that hard.
I think they start with a lot of chemistry. I don't think you have yet.
네, 케이트가 말씀하신 대로 저도 뭐 당연히 어렵지 않았고, 그 언어가 달라도 제가 이번에 느낀 것이, 문화가 다르고 언어가 달라도, 그 영화라는 그 한 가지 목표를 가지고 현장에 만나서 교감을 나누는 것이 연기죠. 그래서 언어가 연기의 가장 중요한 부분이긴 하지만 더 중요한 것은 교감하고 서로 마음을 나누는 것이 진정한 액팅이다라는 것을 이번에 그 케이트와 일하면서 깨닫게 되었습니다.
Like I said, we didn't have to work on it that hard, and acting is, of course, acting is communicating with each other. And yes, our languages were different, and our cultural background was very different. But we had a common goal of which was making this film, and we were able to communicate under that common goal. And although language is the most important thing in acting, I was able to identify and relate to all of my co-workers, the other actors, and my actress, and I learned that we can communicate even despite all these differences.
You have anything?
He's so, just lovely, truly. And you're going to get embarrassed now. See, you understand everything. It's your secret weapon. So lovely and, respectful and kind and, even though, language sometimes was a little bit of a challenge, when you have a scene partner that's as willing and respectful as he is, it's nothing but a joy. It's the challenges become a joy as well. It's it's all thrilling.
And the challenges, I think, in a lot of ways, drive different kinds of acting. It's about moments, it's about looks, it's about expressions.
And I'm so glad he was so beautifully still, because I'm like a crazy puppet on screen. So I'm glad there was a grounding force in all of our scenes.
Yeah, it's a yin yang. Yeah.
Very good.
All right. Well, now let's. Obviously, there's a love story here. There's a sort of domestic family drama kind of unfolding as well. And it's an action film and a film about heroes, but there are no films with heroes without villains as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at this next montage, which introduces our nemesis. All right, so there's actually a lot of editing that's gone on within the scenes there. They play out a little bit longer, quite a lot longer actually, and obviously there's several moments in the film that are demonstrating, an advance in time, shall we say, in the evolution of this villain. What you see in the first sequence is, if you will, kind of like the origin story for both the Colonel, the main villain in the film, as well as for Lynn herself. Lynn is the 13-year-old girl you see, who has her confrontation with a younger Colonel, and what happens in that scene is that she, of course, gives him a new face. And he, in turn, puts a bullet in her back and then actually guns down her family. So she survives miraculously, as does he. And that desire for vengeance on both parts, really, that connection is part of what kind of drives the engine of the movie forward into its kind of apocalyptic conclusion. So the villain itself, the villain himself, who's right here, is, as I've said to you the other night, it's really one of the most just sharply drawn and intricately woven, and twisted portrayals that I've seen in recent memory. And obviously you're a nice guy, so
I don't know about that. So I don't really see him as a villain, actually.
So where did you draw the Colonel from? I mean, what did you have to reach down into to actually put this guy on screen?
God only knows.